Hey guys, welcome to today's lesson looking at expanding and simplifying algebraic expressions. Once again, this is for the General 2 course, and you've probably done this before. So you might get questions that look like this, 3a outside of a plus 4. Now we've just spent some time looking at adding, subtracting like terms and looking at indices laws, so hopefully this should roll into it. So what does this mean? What's in between the 3a and the brackets? Hopefully remember there is a time, so it's saying we've got 3a times a and 3a times 4. So in this case, 3a times a is 3a squared, because when we multiply the two a's together, we can add the indices. And then we've got 3a times 4, which equals 12a. And it's pretty much simple as that. We might have 3x squared outside of 2x minus 5, for example. Once again, we're going to do the same thing. We've got 3x squared multiplied by 2x and 3x squared multiplied by minus 5. So if I do 3x squared times 2x, well, 3 times 2 is 6. X squared times x, well, it's 2 plus 1, which is 3. So 6x cubed. There's a minus sign, so I've got a minus there. 3 times 5 is 15. And I've just got the x squared there. And that's as easy as it is. So let's have a look at some questions now. You might want to pause this, have a go at it, and then see how you get on. Okay, first one's pretty straightforward. 5 times a is 5a. 5 times 3 is 15. It's a positive 15 there. The next one, 3a squared times 4a. Well, 3 times 4 is 12, and that becomes a cubed. And 3a squared times 5 makes 15a squared. And the last one here, we've got minus 5x squared times 3x squared. Well, negative 5 times 3 is negative 15. X squared times x squared, we're going to add the indices to make it x to the fourth. The next one, we're doing negative x, so negative 5x squared times negative 2y. Well, minus 5 times minus 2 is positive 10. X squared times y is just x squared y. And that is all the answer is going to be. And the last one here, again, pause it, have a crack. Negative 2x squared times y squared, well, that's negative 2x squared y squared. Negative 2x squared times positive 3x, well, negative 2 times positive 3 is negative 6. And x squared times x is x cubed. Then we've got plus x times x squared, well, that's plus x cubed. Then we've got plus x times 2y squared, that's 2xy squared. Okay, now let's see, oops, so it's a positive there as well. Now it says expand and simplify, often it just says expand, or I might just say simplify. It means the same thing every time. So every time I do the expansion, just have a quick look around to see if anything's the same. I've got 2x squared y squared, x cubed, 2xy squared. Now this is nearly the same, but it's not quite because there's no square on the x, so that's the only term there is there. We've got an x cubed and another x cubed. So these two things I can add together. And then I've got xy squared on its own. So let's now simplify. Minus 2x squared y squared minus 6 plus 1, because it's 1x cubed, is minus 5x cubed. And then we've got the plus 2xy squared at the end. And that is my simplified answer. Okay, this corresponds with exercise 3b. I think the last couple of questions in it. Any problems, let me know. Otherwise, hopefully this made a bit of sense. Thank you.